Whenever you're repotting, you should take a look at the tag to make sure it's legible. Sometimes they come pre-printed and the labels will fade over time. So make a new label and put down the month and the year that you repotted so you know when you've repotted it. This is a little seedling orchid I had gotten from Francisco Miranda. It's a Gutata cerulean. I got it as a little seedling, and now it's time to pot it up. So the first thing we're going to do is remove it from the pot, but this one is pretty pot bound, so I have to take a knife and loosen it up. Try not to do too much damage to the roots. And of course, the thing to really watch out for is the new growth, because that new growth is so tender you can break it off in a heartbeat and then you'll find yourself saying bad words. And once you get it out of the pot, you want to remove the old potting medium. Work from the back forward so that you're always being careful and cognizant that that new growth is up there and you don't want to touch it and break it off by mistake. Every time I repot, I give the orchids a bath. Take them over, I set the sprayer on flat, and I'll wash the old sheathing off, give the leaves a bath, and decide which of the back bulbs, how far back I'm going to remove the back bulbs. And just blast the old medium off, blast the paper sheathing off. If the paper sheathing is still on and doesn't want to come off, don't force it. The sheathing protects the new growth as it emerges, and once protects it from damage and from insects. And once its purpose is over, it's easy to remove, but another good reason to remove that sheathing is that scale and other bad pests a lot of times hide under there. I'm probably going to take off this little back growth. On a little seedling like this, you could just break it off rather than having to use the shears to cut it. You want to make sure that you always have at least 3, preferably 4 or 5 pseudobulbs, because that energy that's stored in those pseudobulbs helps sustain the plant while it gets reestablished. And this one's ready to be repotted. You want to take a look at the roots. Anything that doesn't look healthy and vibrant, you can cut off. There, I think he's ready. Take your pot, put a little bit of your mix on the bottom. Situate the plant with the oldest growth as far as tight against the back of the pot as possible. The idea being that you want to give the plant as much room to grow as possible in this pot, so it become established quickly. I'm going to backfill around the roots. Secure the pseudobulbs with a rhizome clip. Hold the plant stationary. And we're going to put a stake in it as well. Hold the plant up. Nice and tidy. Labels in the pot, and then back on the shelf ready for it to grow.